Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Animals are not obsessed with size. As humans, we love large animals. Around the world, one can find a diversity of different and unusual animals. There's big animals, and then there's abnormally big animals that you won't believe actually exist. Number 12. Largest rabbit. They're cuddly, they're fluffy, and they're 4 feet tall. These rabbits are for real. At 4 feet 1 inch, 1.3 meters, and 22.2 kilograms, Darius is currently the biggest rabbit in the world. But he may not hold that title for much longer, because there's a new pretender. His son, Jeff, is 3 feet 8 inches, 1.1 meters, and has about 6 months of growing left. So his owner, Annette Edwards, expects him to grow larger than his giant rabbit dad. Number 11. The African giant snail. The African giant snail, with emphasis on the word giant, is expected to be huge. But this huge? Heck no! Extremely huge, very tough, and incredibly slimy, this snail at approximately 8 inches long is virtually the size of a full-grown human hand. Despite its name, the snail is found in a lot of places and is considered a big pest problem around crops. Due to its size, it has a voracious appetite, and if that's not bad, it also has a rapid rate of reproduction. Both of these factors rank it among the world's top 10 invasive species. Number 10. World's tallest dog. On 4 legs, he stood 44 inches tall. On 2, he hit 7 foot 4. Zeus, a 165-pound gentle giant, achieved international fame after he took the Guinness title 2 years ago. His owners, Kevin and Denise Dorlag, told Guinness he devoured a 30-pound bag of food every 2 weeks, drank water straight from the kitchen faucet with all 4 paws on the floor, and required a van for transportation. The most common thing people ask is that a dog or a horse? Unfortunately, Zeus died in 2014. Just shy of his 6th birthday. Number 9. The Goliath Bird Eater. This is a bit creepy because when we usually think of spiders, what usually comes to mind are tiny, diminutive, 8-legged creatures with beady eyes which produce spectacular webs. Now we introduce a freak of nature living in the Amazonian jungle. This particular spider, called the Goliath Bird Eater, is in fact a tarantula. And while most people are not arachnophobic, I am pretty sure they will be tarantula-phobic. Living in the South American rainforests, it could weigh up to an unbelievable 6 ounces, or 175 grams, which is very hefty for a spider. Despite its designation as a bird eater, it doesn't actually feed on birds, but snakes, rodents, and toads are all within its purview. Number 8. World's biggest liger. With a name like Hercules, you know he's got to be big. But at 922 pounds, big is an understatement for the world's largest living cat, according to the 2014 Guinness Book of World Records. Hercules is a liger, the hybrid offspring of a male lion and a tigress, who lives at the Myrtle Beach Safari Wildlife Preserve in South Carolina. He is 11 feet long and measures 5 feet tall at the shoulder. Hercules eats around 13.6 kilograms, 30 pounds of meat, about the same weight as a 2-year-old child, every day. Being 11 feet long also allows Hercules the liger to gain more weight and run faster as well. Hercules the liger can easily jump around 30 to 40 feet, which is exceptionally amazing for a big cat. Number 7. Tallest horse. Though horses are usually big, and most are taller than the average human, Big Jake is sure to take the cake. This gorgeous stallion measures an official 6 feet, 10 3/4 inches tall, and weighs an astonishing 2,600 pounds. Even at birth, he was a big fellow. He weighed approximately 240 pounds, almost 50 pounds above the average weight of his breed. Notwithstanding his huge dimensions, he is unexpectedly good with people and has a lot of fans. Number 6. World's largest cat. The Maine Coons are a relatively giant breed of domestic cats. Having characteristic furry tails, they usually come in at 40 inches when measured from nose to tail. Ludo, at 17 months, already measured a remarkable 45 inches and weighed 24.5 pounds. The Maine Coons are known for being gentle, and Ludo is no exception, just considerably bigger than your average cat. Also, despite his size, he actually eats less than other smaller felines. And though these temperate giants are very friendly, their size often constitutes a deterrent to many, because you must be very brave to want to pet a giant-sized cat. Let's face it, as cute and fluffy as he looks, having a cat's temperament means he could turn on you at any time. Number 5. World's Largest Pig. Owned by Elias Buford Butler, Big Bill from Jackson, Tennessee holds the title for the world's largest pig, weighing in at a shocking 2,552 pounds. Big Bill was awarded the title back in 1933 and was 5 feet tall and 9 feet long. Up till date, no pig has ever approached his gigantic size. There were reports of another hefty pig who was just 5 years old and weighed 1,984 pounds. The pig died in February of 2009 from health-related problems that began because of his inability to move due to his immense size. Number 4. The Goliath Frog. The giant frog, or Goliath as it's called, is not really very scary, but having this monstrosity croak at you when you least expect it just might give you a mini heart attack. The biggest frog that most people have ever encountered is about the size of a fist, but this froggy giant is over a foot long, and once it extends its legs, it's even longer. Their tadpoles are the same size as other normal species of frogs. It's just that they keep on growing bigger. They are found in Cameroon and in other certain parts of Africa. Also, they are not ideal parent role models, because once the eggs have been laid, the parents just up and disappear. Talk about being mean. Number 3. Japanese spider crab. Crabs are usually thought about in the same breath as an exquisite beachside dinner complemented with a bottle of fine French wine, though this culinary fantasy will evaporate when you are faced with the Japanese spider crab, a pervasively large species weighing an enormous 42 pounds and measuring an astonishing 18 feet. This freak of nature is particularly scary, especially when met on a dark, cold, and lonely beach. But similar to most of the world's largest animals, this large and ferocious-looking spider crab has been reported to possess a gentle personality. Shockingly, the Japanese spider crab is being hunted as food and is considered a delicacy in many Japanese regions. Its population has greatly declined, and conservation efforts are being made to protect the world's largest arthropod. Number 2. World's Longest Snake. On October 12, 2011, a reticulated python was found in Kansas City, Missouri. The snake was 25.2 feet long. At the time, it was considered to be the longest snake ever in captivity. The snake was estimated to be 10 years old, and it took 15 men to hold it. After the snake was captured, it was adopted by the city's Full Moon Productions and was named Medusa. Since being adopted, her diet has consisted of a combination of rabbits, deer, and hogs. She is capable of eating an 80-pound deer in one sitting. Number 1. Largest crocodile. Measured at 20 feet 3 inches, 6.17 meters, and weighed 2,370 pounds, 1,075 kilograms, Lolong was the largest crocodile in captivity. He was also the biggest crocodile ever measured from snout to tail. Lolong was an Indo-Pacific or saltwater crocodile, Crocodylus porosus. Australian crocodile expert Dr. Adam Britton notes he sedated and measured Lolong in his enclosure in November 2011 and confirmed him as the world's longest crocodile ever caught and placed in captivity. He was caught in Abunawang Creek in the province of Agusan del Sur in the Philippines on September 13, 2011. He was captured with the joint cooperation of the local government unit, residents, and crocodile hunters of Palawan. The giant crocodile was hunted over a period of 3 weeks. Once it was found, it took around 100 people to bring him onto land. He became aggressive at several points during the capture and twice broke restraining ropes before eventually being properly secured. He was estimated to be at least 50 years old. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.